In this video, I'm going to talk about basic slides and how to add them to Flourish stories and some of the customization that you can do to them and how they may help you make better Flourish stories. So first things first, basic slide looks like this. It's an option when you add a slide to a story. So down here, new slide, when you do this, you should have two options right here, choose a visualization and basic slide. I have a couple more because these are some special sort of slides, but usually you'll choose basic slide and it'll come up and look like this. So this is really great for people who want to use Flourish as a presentation tool because it allows you to add text and bullet points and everything like that that you'd add using something like PowerPoint or Google Slides. It's also great just as a beginning or ending slide in the middle of a bunch of visualizations. So this is the story that I showed you before with all of these sort of European election result visualizations. So for example, I may want to put just a sort of header slide here at the beginning to say what's about to happen and what you're about to see. There are kind of three elements to basic slide. The first is the layout. So up here in the top left corner, you'll see this little icon that you can click on and it lets you change the layout. You'll see how everything is moving around here. So this one is sort of slide over image. This is image left, slide part right, and so on. So you choose one of those and then you can also just choose the background color, things like margins. The second sort of element is the text element, so this title, subtitle, and text. If you click on this right here, you can sort of customize it as well. So, and add alignment and positioning and text coloring. So if I wanted to say something about comparing EU election results, EU Parliament election results 2014 and 2019. I can do that. I could change the color if I wanted a little bit and make it a little sort of navier. If I want to get rid of one of the text options, I can click this icon right here and it'll go away. You'll still see this sort of expand icon, but once you go to the preview, you'll see that this is gone. This is just showing sort of a little bit of a guide to show you that you can add another text element down there. And then the final element is this image one. So if you click down here, you can hide it. So that just gets rid of it. But you can also add an image or a video. So you can upload an image or a video. So if I wanted to upload an image of maybe this little dog, I would click there. There he is. And then there's a bunch of different options for the image size. So you can do that. So those are the three elements to the slide. And if I go to this preview and click here, here is what it looks like. So you can see that this has gone away and it's all centered and nice. So I hope that explains a little bit about how to use basic slide. And in further videos, I'll talk more about other slide options. In this video, I'm going to be talking about audio and autoplay and how to add those to Flourish stories. This is a feature that we sort of internally refer to as talkies. And yeah, so let's get started. So this, I have here this story, this line chart race story, which sort of iterates through and goes through different points in this chart about UK general election results. And the sort of audio autoplay talkies feature is only available in the story editor, probably for obvious reasons. And it's all done here, for the most part, in this little panel here that says audio/autoplay at the top near the navigation options. So currently it's disabled. If I click enabled, a couple of things happen. So you can use the autoplay option without any audio. So if I don't upload any audio, which I do using this button, which I'll show you in a second. The autoplay is enabled, which just means this story will go through at, and I can add sort of little durations. You can see the little durations here for each slide over here, and then you can change the durations up here. So if I wanted to make this first slide 2 seconds instead of 5, I would do that, and you can see how it changed over here. And then if I go to my story, you get a play button instead of just a simple navigation bar up here. And you'll see every 5 seconds it's going. A couple of other things to know is to add the audio, you just click upload audio, and you can upload MP4 files, I believe. Sorry, MP3 files. And that will sync your audio, so it'll go over your it'll play over your story to sort of make your audio and your autoplay sync up together. You will have to sort of play around with these. So for example, if I had a video over, or if I had audio over the top of this, sort of explaining what's going on at each of these points, I'd want to make the durations of these slides sort of change with, the points in the audio. There's also this option over here, which is loop at end. So if you want your talkie to go back to the beginning and just keep looping, you can click that. If not, click off of it, and it's this little gray icon right here. Yeah, that's about it. Talkies are a really sort of unique and cool feature that Flourish offers, and they're really fun and they're really engaging, and it's something that you should definitely try.